Hey, it's Dr. Jack Krasuski. And in today's post, I want to talk to you about whether you should get an MBA or not if you're considering starting your own business. And let me just cut to the chase. Here's my unequivocal advice. If you want to start your own business, do not get an MBA. Think about what an MBA stands for. It's a Master's of Business Administration. Does that even sound vaguely entrepreneurial to you? It doesn't to me. Now think about, if you yourself are interested in starting a business, think about what kind of person you are. You're probably not even thinking about like, oh, I want to own a business. It's not like, oh, I want to own a car. You're probably thinking more like, wow, I see an opportunity. I want to bring some great breakthrough product or service to the world. I want to have that feeling of accomplishment, of being a creator, and maybe even like I'll make some money at the end of it. But that's almost secondary. So the skill sets of most people with MBAs and of entrepreneurs are quite different. Getting an MBA may indeed be useful to some mild degree later on after your enterprise is already successful. More than likely, it's going to be irrelevant to your success of starting a successful business. And I think it's even more likely that the skills and the mindset you develop getting an MBA may be detrimental to your success. Because as an entrepreneur, you almost have to be like, have this sense of momentum and urgency and passion, and getting an MBA will just slow you down. It's sort of like adding molasses to a spinning wheel. It just prolongs the process. This is the way to think about it if you're interested in starting a business. Your goal, your number one goal, your only goal is to make your first sale. Now, I don't want to sound too crass about it, but believe me, having such a mindset will really help you focus. You will not spend time like deciding on, do I want sans serif or serif font on my stationery, or I wonder if what kind of fabric on my office chairs will not clash with the color of my office walls. I mean, that's just baloney. That reminds me of when I was a teenager, of my friends who were designing their first album cover before they even knew how to play guitar. So it's something like that. It's completely irrelevant. Thinking like you have to make a first sale will really focus your attention. I like to say, before your first sale, you don't have a business, you have an expensive hobby. You might as well spend that time, with your sweet somebody rather than having that kind of an expensive hobby. And when I say make your first sale, I mean it broadly. Even giving a product away for free. So I can't tell you how many would-be entrepreneurs I've talked to who just have really bad ideas, and it's just and they're thinking like, I'm gonna spend $100,000, 200, whatever. I need to raise $2 million to bring this thing to market. And I'm like, no, just test the feasibility. Do like a free special report and give it away for free. Do a video on YouTube, see if there's any interest. Do something on Kickstarter. Invest $200 just to test it. Do something, and if the market is interested, then you build up that steam, head of steam. Yeah, people are interested. I'm going to continue with this. I'm going to continue to develop it, expand it, and come with a full-fledged product. But don't start building some huge castle in the sky that will just could likely collapse of its own way. I remember talking to this laid off engineer from Motorola years ago, and he had a severance package, which I don't remember if it was 60 or 80 grand, but something quite substantial. And he basically blew it on coming up with some crazy idea. And I thought I didn't tell him that. I said I thought, if you would have spent $5 to buy me coffee at Starbucks, I could have told you right away that was a bad idea and given you guidance on how to proceed step by step without over investing and then really falling flat on your face. So I hope this beginning conversation is useful to you, and I'll continue on my next post on entrepreneurship. I will tell you the mind trick, the little thought process to go through that will help you very quickly clarify whether your idea has any kind of merit to it or not, or if you have a bunch of ideas, which ones you should rank at the top. So signing off, Dr. Jack. Take care until next time. Bye-bye now.